Good morning, everyone. It's been a while. I took Saturday off because my back was really sore, and it was back day that day. So took the day off, rested up, and I think it was much needed because I performed amazingly in my game on Sunday. So Sunday was playoffs, so we won our playoff game, so that's good. And this Sunday coming up is going to be the championship. It's going to be best 2 out of 3. We're going to play 2 games this Sunday. If we split, then the third game will be the following week. But if we win both, then, great. We win this week. But I better get a move on. I pretty much only wake up at 6 anymore. I started once as like on a kind of need to do basis, but I kind of need to wake up at 6 every day because I never get a full 8 hours. So setting the alarm for 6 kind of, helps me get a little bit more sleep than just setting it for 5. But the downside to that is I really don't have any time. I got to get a move on. I have to edit the video real quick. I have to rush home, shower. So a lot of stuff going on, but let's get started. Lying leg curl, 130. I'd say that's 9 full reps there. Not too shabby. I think I'm still sick. That wasn't even planned. But I've been coughing up mucus a lot, and like the snot has just still been rolling. Like it's not even slowing down. It's like, okay, nose is cleared up. I would consider myself healthy and good to go. Nose is still flowing like crazy, especially this morning. There was just so much snot this morning. So I don't know if I'm getting better, worse. Maybe the Ebola is finally taking over my body. But in the meantime, we'll forget about that. Just worry about some squats. This weight kind of always terrifies me a little bit when I do it. That's what you need in life. You need that fear. You need to be uncomfortable. On the plus side, I did this before. I did for 6 reps, first set, 5 reps, second set. I'm pretty sure that was the last time I did this. I think it was like 5 and 4 last time or something like that. I think I told myself I need to get like 1 more. So it's going to be the same thing here. So 6 and 5 last, so let's try to get 7 and 6 for this one. If we're feeling real crazy, 7 and 7. But definitely at least 7 on this first set. Did a couple warm-ups. Did a decent amount of warm-ups. Always get a little nervous on this. I felt I did some good stretching today. Did some, knee holds on the leg extension, but enough yapping. Got to remember that, Alex, you're a bozo that can't wake up on time, so you got to get a move on when you finally get to the gym. Ooh. I think that was only 6. I think that was barely 6. I'm not even sure if it was a full rep range on all of them. But It's very much strugglesome to get up on that last rep there. So figure just re-rack it, live to fight another day. Okay, now with the RDLs, I've been doing 225 for a while now. I got 9 reps on my first set, for my all-time most. But then the reason I haven't gotten up in weight, even though I passed 8, is that the drop off to my second set with 225 is just so much where it feels like I probably shouldn't go up just yet, at least. Now, I always thought I did RDLs pretty good. But then, just going through the comments, that's the other thing, too. I usually don't get any comments, so I kind of just neglect to look there. But then just one day at work, I was kind of scrolling through, and I'm like, I got a few comments on some of this stuff. I don't know if they pop up like a while after I upload it, and that's why I don't see it. Because I feel I would notice a comment if it was like happened the day before my, next upload. So I'm feeling they're just coming in at a later time. Point is, he was basically trying to help me out with my RDL form. So I'm going to try to re-correct it. Hopefully this form looks a whole lot better. So I'm saying if I do this proper form the whole time, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a whole 9 reps. Because maybe it'll be a little bit harder, things of that nature. But hopefully at the same time provides a more growth opportunity. So let's get after it. Okay. Another reason why I haven't gone up. Pretty sure I did good form there. Maybe not. I'm no scientist. There's a mirror like right across from me. I try to look at myself, make sure everything I do is all, nice and dandy. However, felt myself starting to lose form, so I'm like, I think I gotta stop it. But I don't think I have much left in the tank anyways, even if I did. But not a bad set. I'm not mad at it. Still happy with I was able to do for it. So try to replicate that for set number 2. I meal prepped something new yesterday. I kind of got sick of my hamburger helper meal prep, so I decided to make this kind of chicken stir fry thing. I wanted Chinese food, honestly. That's what was on my mind. So I googled Chinese meal prep. This thing popped up. It was about $80 in total for everything. That's why I like the hamburger helper thing so much, because everything I needed to make that was $30. So it was a phenomenal time. But made this chicken stir fry, and a whole lot more behind that. To be continued on that chicken stir fry story. Because I'm like, if I start, I was going to tell the whole story. Then I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, this story is really on a grand scheme of things, a whole lot to tell. So I got to break it up in parts. So just keep in mind, I made some chicken stir fry. Leg extension. 230, 8 and 8 last time. So let's try to one up that, 9 and 9. At the same time, when I was doing my warm-up, I was really feeling the stretch in my quads. Like, it felt great, like that extension part. Like, I don't know. I guess I just don't normally feel it as much, but I was feeling it today. So I'm gonna chase that stretch, because stretch is where there's muscle growth happening. So let's get after it. Wish I had one of those seat belts to lock me in, because I notice a lot of the time I kind of start itching up forward. So I need to hit up Jeff Nippert, ask him where he gets his damn seatbelts at for his machines. So let's get after it. So close to 9. So close. Okay, so back to the stir fry story. I got back from my game, and I had one of my meal preps because I didn't like eat a whole lot of my meal preps. I was gonna go to Panera later in the day with my mom, so I'm like, I want to spend money. Not even so much a money thing. It was more so like I gotta worry about the calories. I still gained weight, so fuck me. But point is that I was attempting to save what calories I could. So went home, had my meal prep, watched an episode of Wednesday with the lady, and we went upstairs. I showered, then we just kind of talked for a while. Then I eventually started my meal prep. She had to go because she had a work thing for like an hour. So I was like meal prepping. I had to, but like I said, I was going to Panera with my mom. Plan was to meet her for 6:45 like originally, but point is, what the hell did I start off with? Yeah, so I started off like cutting the chicken because you need to marinate it. So I figured I'll marinate the chicken while for better taste. I don't know if it's like a necessary step, but I was reading the TikTok description. That's what it said. So I cut the chicken, threw what needed to be in there, put it in a bowl, plastic wrap, threw it in the fridge while I started, preparing everything else. So I boiled the noodles. I cut add a red pepper, red onion, and some green onions. So I cut all those up because that was going to be tossed in the stir fry. I took the noodles out, put them in the little strainer, water. And this is like a little trick I kind of learned working in a restaurant, but you put like a little bit of oil on there. Like if the noodles are going to be sitting out or whatever, you put like a little bit of oil and you mix it in there. That way they don't like stick and like clump together. So I did that. And then I started making the chicken. I had 3 pans going on the stove. I would have had 4, but I don't have a knob to turn on the one little like thing anymore. So I had 3 pans going, just this chicken. I was using Siri. I never used Siri in my life, but I was like, hey Siri, yada yada yada. So set a timer, do this, do that, whatever the case may be. So I was doing that. Mom told me, I'm like, I think I need at least till 7. So I finished cooking all the chicken with my 3 pans. Then I don't have like this like he used like this giant pan in the video. I kind of doubled the recipe because like the TikTok recipe called for 4 servings. Well, I'm meal prepping, so I want at least 7. Uh, so I, kind of doubled everything, and so I put it all in a pan, mixed in the vegetables, threw in the other ingredients, put in the noodles, mixed that up, threw in the chicken, mixed that up. Uh, Forget what the hell the other thing was, like something sprouts. I put those in, mixed that up. And I kind of just put the lid on the pan, threw it in the fridge, went to Panera. I didn't even clean the kitchen. So that's kind of the story. As you can tell, it was a whole lot to say. That's why I kind of split it up. Plan was to originally split up in more parts, but then I'm like, I don't think it makes sense to split up in other parts. So let's just focus on the abductors here. Okay. I think we got 10 there, so not a shabby start, especially considering how long I yapped for. Yeah, after my meal prep, went to Panera, and I haven't been to Panera in years, probably since maybe high school or something like that. So at least like 5 years since I've been there. And I remember when I went, I got like some teriyaki chicken meal. And it was great. Like that's what I was going to get again because my mom saw a commercial for Panera, so she wanted to try this sandwich. So that's what I was going to get. And then I noticed it wasn't there. They didn't even have it because, like, I'd say the teriyaki or whatever sort of chicken I had was like a meal. But like, it seems like the only other things they offer now is just like soup, salad, sandwiches. There isn't like a meal. So that was disappointing, but I mean, I didn't have a bad experience. I really liked it. Phenomenal Dr. Pepper. Like that fountain was crisp. Like normally when you like get a fountain soda, you kind of see like the white stuff and the syrup like mixing together at like the top. Like, this isn't gonna be the best. But this was like just pure brown Dr. Pepper. There's no like white clear stuff in the works. Very good Dr. Pepper. I got some like Italian salad. I didn't hate it, but I want to get it again because I was debating between that and like a chicken Caesar. But I'm like, I always get a chicken Caesar. Let me try this thing. You know, it's new. And I got like some barbecue chicken sandwich. So I did like the two thing. But yeah, calf raises. Let's get it. Okay. See how the legs are looking. I feel the workout. Sorry, dying here. I felt the workout went very quick, but not like quick in a bad sense, like quick in a efficiency stance. I normally don't finish any of my workouts before 9 anymore, but I got all the workouts in for 9, and I even did 2 core exercises. I did a kind of cable crunch, and then I did what's called, I looked up best lower ab exercises because I feel my lower abs is where it's lacking. But yeah, my lower abs, I did what's called like these dragon flags. So basically, I go to this decline bench. I sit on it kind of reverse style. I use my hands to hold on where the leg holders would be, and just raise the legs all the way up. But yeah, I was able to do 2 sets for each of those, so I'm happy with how that turned out. I'm sorry about missing Saturday, guys. I kind of had, well, originally I was thinking what made me so sore was the tiling that I did on Friday. Like that was just a whole lot of work, a lot of hard demolition stuff. You know, I'm on my hands and knees, paws, trying to dig out like tile, well like old tile to get the floor flat to put some new tile down on it. So that's what I was doing there. And yeah, that just really made like my whole back sore, whole body sore. And I'm like, probably not the most ideal, especially the workout on Friday. I wasn't happy with it at all. I felt very weak. You know, I wasn't moving weight that I normally move. It was very much upsetting. Then I went to do the tiling work. I got very sore on my back from that. And I'm thinking, okay, if I have tiling work in the morning, I'm not going to go to the gym. Well, he didn't need me for, Saturday morning. So I'm like, okay, my back's still sore right now. I'll go to bed, wake up like I am going to the gym. If I wake up and my back's still sore, then I'm just not going to go. If I wake up, back feels fine, I'll go to the gym. Woke up, wasn't feeling the best. So I'm like, let me just take the day off, especially considering how shitty the workout the day prior went. Let's just take it off, rest, and then be good for the baseball game. And I'm not sure if this is the reason why. Maybe I just had a good game, but I played phenomenally like yesterday, at least from the plate. So fielding wise, it's an adult league, a lot of older guys, not exactly baseball rules. So there's 4 outfielders, and I was playing in right center. I love right center because no one ever hits it to me, so I don't have to worry about making an error. But I was in right center, and ball was not hit to me once. Not even something that like came through the ground and I had to go get it to toss it in. Like I didn't touch the ball at all. But hitting wise, because this is playoffs too, mind you. My team was the first seed, so we not necessarily a bye week in a sense, but there was a game before us, a 9 o'clock game, and whoever won that game would play us at like 11:30 or so, depending on whenever the hell the game ended. So we lucked out on that part because they probably used what pitchers they had, because that's like kind of the problem with the league. There's not really many pitchers. So we definitely lucked out in that part. So the one guy was pitching, and I love when he pitches because he throws strikes and he doesn't throw it 90 miles per hour, so I'm able to hit it. So first one, boom. That was like, it wasn't a far hit by any means, but it was just like kind of a rocket hit. Like I hit that real far, and that nice little single went through the infield. Second at bat, I'm like, because this guy kind of likes throwing curves, but I'm like, okay, he probably wants to try to get ahead on me since like I was batting second in the lineup, so he probably wants to try to get ahead of me. So that's why I'm like, just swing at the first pitch because he's probably going to try to throw a fastball. I might start whiffing on curveballs. Just swing at the first pitch. So that's what I did. And then the second time, I'm like, okay, he probably thinks I'm going to swing out of my shoes, considering how it went, like the first at bat what me went. So I'm like, he's probably going to throw a curveball. I still thought he was going to throw a strike for a curveball. So I'm just like, hold back and get ready to hit it because I feel it's still going to be like one of those strike curveballs. Turns out I was in the dirt. I'm like, okay, next one. Throws in the strike zone. I don't think it was a curve. If it was, it didn't curve at all. But boom, way over the left fielder's head. I got a double on that, so I was happy with that. That was a bomb of a hit. Third at bat, I hit that deep into like right center-ish territory. I did reach on an error there. The guy should have like caught it would pop up, but he dropped it. So I mean, I got on base every time. But yeah, we ended up winning 7-1. The other team actually didn't even play the last inning because they didn't have any pitchers left. And I'm like, damn, you're not just gonna like throw anyone out there? Because I was like, fingers crossed, and I got like one more at bat because I was going for this cycle, quick single and double. I just needed a triple and home run. Like that's literally all I needed left. But I was very sad because I thought there might be an opportunity for me to get another at bat because there's a 5-run limit. So like if you score more than 5 runs, well, you can't score more than 5 runs. Once you hit 5 runs, the inning's over. But for the last inning, that doesn't matter. So we could have gone for like as long as possible for that last inning there. So I had a feeling I might be able to get one, but then they kind of forfeited for that. So that sucked, but we won 7-1. Next week is the championship. We're doing a doubleheader. Well, not next week, this week. First game's going to be, it's best of 3, so there's going to be a doubleheader. If we split the series, then the third game would be the following week, which would be the real championship. And if we win both, then, we just win the championship this weekend. Or if we lose both, then it's over as well. But let's hope we win. I feel good. We always hit very well against the team we're playing, at least me personally. So, I mean, this has been my best season by far out of all the years I played here. I'm playing for fun. Last year, I thought I was going to quit because I'm like, okay, I signed up. I was playing horrible. I'm like, I'm not signing up again. I'm not having any fun doing this. But then that last month of the season, I played super well. And I'm like, this is great. I want to do this next year. So I just been, knock on wood, pray to the Lord that he still blesses me with some very good hits. But I had a blast this season. 100% sign up next year, without a doubt. Can't wait for it. Looking forward to it. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I better get to doing some cardio. I I don't know. Next time I'll be able to do a full half an hour because once I finish editing like little short form content, description, thumbnail, all that, I gotta get going. So that way I'm not like running late because I didn't even split up my meal prep. It's still sitting in that pot right now. So I still gotta like get a little serving of my meal prep for the road. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Plan is to stream Elden Ring tonight. I texted Darius. He said he's down, but he was down. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago when I tried to, or 3 weeks ago when I tried to stream with him last, and he ended up falling asleep. So we'll see if he hops on because I definitely need his help. I can't play by myself. But worst comes to worst, I just focus on if he's not available, then I won't stream and I'll just work on like getting the overlay set up and things like that because I'm trying to make like my stream look nice. It's very basic right now, but I'm working on if you guys know what streaming is, I'm working in OBS. I'm trying to set up a new scene where, it's all fancy and things like that. But that's all I got for you guys today. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.